Could losing weight help you avoid cancer? Is obesity directly related with cancer, developing cancer? Well, if you're interested in finding out the answer, stay with me for the next minute or two, and I'm going to walk you through some of the latest research on that link. Hey, my name is Carl, founder of Fit Family 24/7, and we believe in empowering parents to live healthier, active lifestyles to help their children do the same. And one thing that is on all of our minds probably as a society is cancer. Cancer is everywhere, and we're getting a lot of new research on things that are causing cancer, on how to solve cancer, on what you do when you have it, and most importantly, what you can do today, right now, to start reducing your risk of developing it. I don't know about you, but I personally have been affected by it in my family. My dad had colon cancer, and we had to go through the horrible experience of watching him go through chemotherapy, which was horrible, and then having to go through surgery and that whole process. And it was a really emotional time in my life. I was right out of high school when this all happened, and to see the person that you look up to the most go through something so horrific, it really affects you. And so, one of the things that we really want to do is help people feel healthier. And if we can reduce your risk of developing cancer in your life, I mean, heck, why not? And there's so many easy things you can do to do that. And what we're finding in research and in research in general is that there are a lot of healthy, natural, organic ways that you can reduce your risk by how you're living. Okay, so let me get to it. Behind smoking, right, obesity is the second preventable leading cause of cancer. Now, I didn't know that until recently, and that blew my mind, okay? Of having extra weight on your body is now linked to up to 13 different types of cancer, right? They can't prove it, but evidence is showing that it is a cause of developing it, right? And this was done by a study in the New England Journal of Medicine, right? Of how they linked, it used to be 5 types of cancer, and they recently linked it to 13 types of cancer. And one of the reasons that this is happening is because when you're obese, it affects your hormones, and your hormones affect your cell division. And what we know cancer is a duplication and multiplication uncontrollably of your cell division of cells. And so it kind of links back, one of the things that links back to is having extra weight on your body. So if right now you are not at your ideal body fat percent, then this hopefully becomes a priority for you. Not only to, increase your health, reduce your risks of all these different diseases and horrible, things that can happen in your life, but also to teach your family how to live healthy and active lifestyles, right? How to really impact the next generation by leading from the front. So anyways, this study that came out is now linked 13 different types of cancer to obesity. And what's really interesting is when you really dive into it, right, they talk about the effect of the obesity on your hormones and inflammation. Because one of the things that we know about having extra weight on your body is that it creates chronic inflammation. And chronic inflammation just has a whole myriad of effects, negative effects on the body. And so when you reduce your obesity, reduce your body fat percent, and get to a healthy body fat percent amount, then you reduce the inflammation in your body. In addition to that, there's a lot of different foods you can eat and things you can drink on a daily basis to reduce your inflammation. I'll tell you what, if you want to learn more about how to reduce your inflammation and how to reduce your body fat percent so you get in a healthy range to reduce your risk of cancer, then shoot us a message on our Facebook page, because we would love to work with you. We have a proprietary method of reducing body fat percent, of getting you as healthy as possible and start fueling your body full of the vitamins and minerals it needs to reduce your risk of all these different things. So anyways, if that's something that is on your mind right now, if cancer has affected someone in your family or affected someone that you know, right, we are all at risk because of how many chemicals and GMO foods and just the environments we live in. It's almost impossible not to be inundated with toxins that create unbalanced cells, that create bad cell duplication, which can lead to a lot of different things. So anyways, I just wanted to kind of relay that message to you about this new research that's coming out. If you want to learn more, I'll include the link in this video or above this video in the text description of where you can actually read the study so you know where it's coming from if you want, if you're a research nerd like me. But it's just so important to be able to get to a healthy place in your life. And if you're not waking up with tons of energy every morning, if you're falling asleep mid-afternoon, if you're getting home from work and you don't have enough energy to like cook a healthy meal because you're tired and exhausted, and enough energy to play with your kids, and maybe you would rather rely on giving your kids an iPad and just letting them plug into the digital world so you can rest, right? If that's relevant in your life, like, look, I get it. My wife and I get it. We're parents too, and the demands on parents are so crazy nowadays. It's unbelievable to be able to manage a household, manage a family, manage your professional life, manage your social circles, and then you're having all of these things come at you every single day, from notifications to messages to emails to phone calls to everyone's trying to grab your attention, right, and hold on to it. So we get it. It's exhausting. And if you're looking to have more energy and looking to, be able to have the time freedom to play with your kids when you want, to not have to rely on a 9-to-5 job, to really reduce your risk of all of these different diseases, including cancer, there's things you can do right now, today, to start reducing that risk. And that is where we can come in and help. So message us if you want to learn more about this topic, or if you're like, I'm ready to go, I need some help, I think they can help me, which we can, right? Shoot us a message and we'll get the conversation started. So anyways, thanks for your time and your attention today. Carl from Fit Family. We're going to have more of this awesome information that we'll share with you soon. So stay tuned on our Facebook page and on our Instagram account. It's going to be unbelievable. Anyways, appreciate you, and we'll talk to you soon.